Did you know that the city of Brookhaven exists in real life? You can discover that by going into Google and looking for Brookhaven. You'll discover that there's a city called Brookhaven in New York, United States. And in today's video, I'm gonna be comparing the in-game with the real-life Brookhaven. This video should show us where to find Brookhaven in real life. Looks like they're zooming in a lot. Which part of this is Brookhaven? Okay, so I think this should be one of the city streets. I'm excited to know how it looks. Let's see what we find in the street view. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Was this some sort of prank? I thought they were gonna show the real-life one, not the game one. What are they trying to pull?
Wow, this is so real.
I want to live in Brookhaven.
Oh gosh, I can't deal with all of this. I really hope that no one actually thinks this is real.
This is so fake.
Dude, of course it is. You've seen the video. Do you think you'll find the game's Brookhaven in real life? Of course not. It's a game, guys. Since that dude didn't help us at all with what I wanted to show you, let me do it myself. We'll need to start by going into Google Maps for us to find the real-life Brookhaven. We got this whole world to look for, but we have a clue. As I said before, it should be in New York, or near New York, I guess. So let's zoom in a lot in the United States and see what we can find. So it should be over to this side of the United States, over beside New York. Now, where do we find Brookhaven? There's tons of places over here. One's name is Holbrook, which isn't exactly what we need. Let's just focus. We need to find that place. Oh, there it is! Apparently, this is where Brookhaven is. As you could already imagine, this is a really small city in the U.S. Let's zoom in and look at it closer. Actually, just looking at maps makes it even more confusing. I don't know what I'm looking at. What if we use satellite imagery? Okay, that's a lot better. Maybe it's not as good as I thought. Looks like we would have our Brookhaven church over this corner. Kinda like it is in the neighborhood. Let's get in street view and now we're right here. Now where's that church? I can't find it anywhere. Oh, there it is. I guess this is what we could use as reference to the one in the game. It looks pretty small, only a double door, if it doesn't have a back one. It also has this tower on the front of it, probably a bell tower. And if we compare the both of them, I'm going to be real, they are quite similar. They're actually pretty alike. The double door. Actually, it only had a single door. Scratch that. The windows in the front, and they even have the bell tower. The big difference we can see is that the game's one is white, while the real-life equivalent is quite darker. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be black or what. Let's look for the Brookhaven Fire Headquarters. That takes us to this place right here. You can even read that right there's the actual Brookhaven Fire Department. And in real life, it does look a lot different. To start, it's a lot bigger than the one in the game. And it's not painted like in the game, it's actually a brick building. Even if it is massive compared to its in-game counterpart, it still has entrances with round tops, which, by the way, are very nice. And if we log in to compare the both of them, there are some similarities, like the circular design of the door at the top. We also have 3 doors that open just like this. And inside of it, it doesn't have the same size as the real-life one, but I think they're pretty similar. It's as if they took reference from it, but just this part of the building, and just left the other alone. So focus on this part if you want to get the design. Or maybe there's somewhere more like it. I don't know. What if we look for the Bank of Brookhaven? Let's throw in our street view guy, and just look at where we are now. There's some trees blocking the way, but you can see a place that looks a lot like Brookhaven's town hall. Let me try and get closer. And it got worse. Alright, here's a good enough look. You can see it has these pillars and a lot of windows. Also a big adorned white door for you to go through. Maybe they did use this as reference, but sincerely, it looks like town hall instead of the bank's design. Let me get into the game and show you. Here's the town hall. This looks really alike to the building we just saw. It's got pillars, a bunch of windows, and the door in the middle for us to go through. But maybe this in real life being a bank makes more sense than I give it credit for. Because if we go upstairs and click this button, we'll open something. A secret passage that takes us to an attic, which actually has a money-making machine. We can even turn it on and it'll start making some money for the people of Brookhaven. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Well, at least they make the money for the bank here. Now don't mind if I do. I need some money. You for sure know St. Luke's Hospital. Hard to not know it, since it's one of the oldest buildings in the game, and the only hospital in town. So you know, you gotta use it. So pay closer attention to its design, as we're gonna compare it to real life. Right up front, we got the emergency sign, as well as you can see that the hospital is fully white. And we even have double doors in the front. In real life, the only one that I found that looked like it was this one right over here. Long Island Community Hospital. This is our view from above, and something I found very similar to the game is this part here, which is kind of a structure on the second floor of it. And if we go into the game and look at it from above, you will be able to see a structure like it. But if we look at it from the street view, it doesn't really look like the game at all. The color of its walls, or even the size, this place is huge. But I guess that is what we got for a real life reference. If anyone finds what building it's based on in real life, tell me in the comments below. The video of this guy right here shows us some of Brookhaven structures in real life. This is the cinema in the mall, which is like this. That's so cool. Wait, is this right? Okay, Brooks Diner. What is it gonna look like? Why are you using these buildings that don't look anything alike? The school is this one right here? I'm starting to not be convinced by these images. Everything that this guy showed to us has literally nothing to do with how it is in the game. Okay, the church. Let's see what he shows. Now, this one's a lot bigger. I think the one we got was a lot closer to it. There's also this video where another person shows some structures in real life, like this church. I love how all these videos show different churches. Wait, this house in real life? Is this one true? Now I'm really excited. Whoa! This is actually just like that one. Wolfpack for sure got inspired by this design. Now I just want to live here. This guy's gonna show us some other places in real life we haven't seen before. Okay, the grocery store. Oh, look at that. It actually looks quite like it. The town hall now. How is this gonna go? Wait, he used the church another guy used before. That's kind of weird. You can see that there's no consensus over this. They really just look at some places and say they look alike. There's not much besides that. Let me show you what this looks like. Hey guys, I just found out what building the Brookhaven Hospital is based off. Do you want to see it? Okay. I'll show it in 3, 2, 1. Did you like that? I hope not. So what are the actual references for these buildings? I'm not sure myself, but that's gonna be it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video and comment down below what other stuff you want to see. Make sure to watch one of the videos on screen right now. They're real. Trust me. Have you ever wanted to play some games with me? If you do, you gotta make sure to follow my Roblox profile at NanndoYT. Just click the 3 dots on the side and then click follow to be up to date with all my stuff, as well as join me in any public game I'll be playing. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for even more Roblox. Have a good one!